from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. The conference opener in the SEC for both of these teams. It's the Florida Gators and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field. The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. The Gators ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and bring it back. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So Mississippi State's offense will go on the attack first. Bluff Bothwell, he is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to Fluff. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down. You just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Movement on the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Makes the grab. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Rides the option, he keeps it.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cotton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Taylor wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll give it to Flock. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early.
Got him on the sideline. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man, like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coaching. They will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Mays. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. Right on the money. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Gators getting set on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it in the red zone. It's ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbells ringing on this third down in Starkville. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Taylor wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to pass on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's a give to Bothwell. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Keeps it himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Could not make his way to the corner. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Turns it loose. Just goes up and takes it away. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Oh, and the ball's on the ground. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. Maybe some room. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll send the tight end in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage. The Gators line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, one storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ball game. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you remember, really banged up in that game that they lost last week. This is something we got to keep.
Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
On first down, it's Boswell again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Hey, kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Go.
They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long. Taylor wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, here's Bothwell.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get back.
Man, he looks short on that play, and the quarterback sneak is such an easy play, and you trust it because the quarterback gets the ball right away, but that defensive line was having none of it. Failed 4th down. Big-time stop for this defense.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's ball. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Nice move to keep running. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Taylor wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Cotton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside, it's Johnson. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finding some room. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's ball. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Here's a heat. Trying to get away. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Complete out left to Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in 4th down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that is a back-breaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Billy, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. There is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coach...
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Trying to take it back. All the way back. Touchdown, Florida.
One of the things...
My fucking running back just doesn't go anywhere. Like, dude, I'm just trying to throw a little fucking check down. Look at him. The guy's getting blocked and my running back gets caught up in it somehow. Literally nobody's open at all. This guy's fucking triple teamed. This guy's locked. This guy's locked. This guy's locked. And I just can't even oh my god. It's unbelievable.
This linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Off-play action on first down. And he was drilled just as he released. Yes, it's incomplete.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Taylor wants to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Jumped on top of the pile. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Wants to throw on third down. Swings it out to the flat. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go right back downfield. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And how about the big strike down the field?
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Defense in press coverage. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it! And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Taylor wants to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And this defense is doing exactly what I would do. Like, bring in more DBs, like rush the passer and play the pass. So how is this offense going to take advantage, make some plays, because they've got to do it now.
Rushes on him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Mississippi State calls the second. It's 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. And good use of the hands from the To deflect the pass on 3rd down.
Late in the game with the lead, the defense obviously knows here the offense is going to have to try and throw it. Nice job in the back end there, not just in coverage, but almost picking that football off. That was a game changer.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.